Hey, it doesn't look like anybody's on right now, but I'm going to proceed anyway because I want to just capture this quickly if anybody's interested. What we're going to do today is I'm going to actually start up the Sherp, get it to warm up a little bit, and then we are going to fill up the tire on the Sherp trailer using the hose system. I'll talk more about that in a second, but while it's warming up, we'll do a couple more things. We're going to put on the boat registration. As those of you who might remember, yes, the Sherp does require boat registration. But we'll get started first and go from there. Again, it's got like 1.5 liter turbo Kubota engine in it. And after we filled up the tires, and yes, I do owe you a video yet showing you how we patched the tire. I'm going to work on that yet today and tomorrow. Work has been absolutely crazy. I've worked probably about 14 days in a row here. So today was a break day. I took a little bit of a break. So again, it's a diesel. Beeping noise is just telling me that it's not started yet. I'm looking at the glow plug light. Sherp's not like a newer vehicle. It's got a glow plug light that goes off for like 20 seconds. But you can hold it as long as you want to get it going. Take a look at the smoke coming out. So there's really not that much smoke. There's really not that much smoke that's coming out. When you first started it, when it's running, it's very, very clean, but at first it's just got to warm up to get everything working. Again, the boat registration decals, we got to be ready for this here. And I've had people ask me, why, how can this thing be registered as a boat? If you ever went to the Wisconsin Dells, for instance, and went into those old ducks that they used to take out, that too, well, that could be registered as a paddle boat for a big one. This is a paddle boat. It's got tires that are operating just like paddle. Quick. Got some crap here I got to put away quickly too before we get going. Doesn't take very long.
So the reason why Dan has started up the Sherp and letting it run for a while is because it's early spring here and the weather is quite chilly and damp. And he was telling me that it takes a while for a diesel engine to properly warm up.
Again, when you buy a Sherp, I've shown this in the past, but you do get this little red bag coming right from the Ukraine again. One of the things they have is they have the pump, the hand pump, and this little hose you stick inside of the hubs that we've been working with. If you want to put diesel on the inside. But honestly, I probably would never do that because you can put almost, I think it's 18 gallons of fuel in here. That's enough for a week.
Well, if we decide to drive the Sherp to Florida someday, we could do that.
Is that what somebody asked that?
No, but we could do that, right?
Yeah. We could. Is there anybody on? So we can't forget the old boat registration decal. We always put that in the front. We'll do that in a second here. But the trailer tire that we did repair, I think it helps. Put 2 patches on the inside, 1 patch on the outside. Switch the, oops, I forgot that socket. Switch the tire to go the opposite way, just so the patch wasn't on the outside. I don't know if it's more protected on the inside or not, but I can't see it that way. It kind of looks a little bit better.
Do you have a tow strap in there?
Into this? Yeah. Get this done first. I will show you my fancy new purchase. So I don't know if you remember when I was pulling that, trying to pull that arc. I did actually pull the arc. I don't remember how much that I put in that whole video, but we had two Sherps trying to pull that arc out at the same time, and I broke a number of straps that we did. So I ended up going out and buying the Rhino USA. I don't know. I call it a snatch and go strap. This has got a lot of capacity, more than what I'll need. Put this on the Sherp. Put this on the other thing. It kind of stretches and then it'll pull it together. So I'm hoping this thing is going to save the day, shall we say. Oh, Julie, can you see this? So when I turn the light on, does it make a difference?
Yeah, it helps.
So if you look inside of the Sherp, it does have a nice lighting system again. I don't know if on the camera, because it is those LED lights and it's clicking and all, but it's actually working. A lot of different things inside of here. I always like oil dry mats. And the reason for that is the bottom of the Sherp sometimes has oil and water crap in it. You have to keep driving it. And you don't have to deal with that stuff.
So do those boxes, did you get those with the Sherp?
Yeah.
Your storage boxes?
Both of these boxes come with it. And it's interesting about these boxes, or about the Sherp itself, is that it's extremely well balanced. And normally, I shouldn't say normally, it's starting to change a little bit, but I used to go a lot by myself. And by doing that, there's more weight on that side, so I put all the weight in these boxes on this side so the Sherp's more balanced. Because if it's not, when you're in the water and on the land, it has a tendency to go in the direction of where there's more weight. If that makes sense. Little kids in there. Drop that down. I know you can't see these connectors, but they're very, very strong.
They're like road cases that they use for musicians.
Musicians, we actually have them too at work. We have machine parts that come in these traveling things, you know, the big foamy things on this. Got just a little bit. Yeah, and if you do have something out the middle, they're not going to go. On the Sherp trick, what I always do too is I always put the part that I'm snapping down so it doesn't hit somebody in the butt when they sit on these things. That weighs, I bet you, I'd say up to 100 pounds. The original, I got some of these with the Sherp too. And I liked them better because they were longer here, and then this right here would be over here, a little bit more of a pain. Like this door does shut, but just barely. And I should have put that probably there. I not do. We'll pop this up top. Which is probably better if you can pull somebody out a heck of a lot easier. Right. Again, when you shut these doors on the Sherp, always hold on to the chains because otherwise they get bound up. And when people come in and don't listen to me, then this stuff happens. I don't know if you can see that, but right here there's a whole bunch of rips and stuff on that gasket. Rarely do we get up that high when we are in the water, but it does happen. Alright, so we'll fill up the tire up right here. So again, the way that this works is we're filling up this tire just like we fill up the tires on the Sherp. Except you have to do it by hand. And on this one, you have to go turn open the valve. Again, valves are open with parallel with the direction of the flow. So I'm going to take this right here, put it on the exhaust, right here, close it, and then that turn is going to fill up the tires. Kind of a pain with one person, but we'll show you how it's done. So you get the concept. I did put some air in it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Julie jump in and she'll get the gas and get a little bit more juice. We'll kind of go from there. So I believe that's it. As soon as we get that done, run over here, I can show you again. Just again, to me, the simplicity of the Sherp, and I saw this on a number of videos in Russia and in Ukraine, is just go out and cut some firewood. Use those as braces. So this is what held up the whole Sherp. We took this tire off and replaced it with that other one. But right now, there's all the stuff. Again, that's probably just putting that little bit of air in the tire. Put up a little bit. Oh! They're fairly green. Maybe we put more air in the tire than I thought we did. But I still want to put a little bit more in. Again, with those tires, when it's colder out right now, it's like 40. It's not bad at all. But as it heats up, the tire pressure increases. So maybe it's okay. We'll go from there. Signing off. Dan Sherp, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Talk to you. Bye.